Okay, howdy everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vormithrax. Time for some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Excuse me. Just had some lunch and still clearing my throat. Well, there you go. That's how we start off a stream. Hey, Mikhail. Thanks very much for hanging out for a year and a month. Okay, let's get back to the part where I die a lot. I think that's what's going to happen tonight. I don't know. Yeah. So what are we doing? We're playing MM728. That stands for Magic Mutant. 728 is how many days of evolution? You missed Monday's stream. Brand new series. And we're trying to go Magic Mutations. And for the difficulty on this one, I only made one change. Just one. One tiny change to the default settings. I only changed one thing. I put a 2-year delay to our start time. So, yeah. So the Cataclysm happened. I waited 2 years, and then our character entered the game world. So that means we have 2 years of evolution. So it's just wall-to-wall, bonkers, high-level zombies. So there you go. That's what we're dealing with. Just predators and necromancers and shocker brutes and Kevlar hulks and all the fun ones. They're all out there in their glorious masses. So that all by itself is way plenty of difficulty factor. So we're trying to stay alive in that environment. So far we've managed it. We've actually gotten out of our starting lab. We started where? We started here. That's the laboratory we started in with a nice little anthill attached. Always fun. But we got out of there. Not too much difficulty. There were some fun parts, but we managed to get out. And we've been kind of rolling around since then, trying to look for some safe-ish locations. So we checked out Radio Tower, and Radio Tower. We did get a map and a telescope out of 2 of the 3. I was hoping for, like, soldier gear in one, or the sniper rifle, but we didn't get any of that. That's fine. But now we're kind of looking around, so... We've snuck our way into this evac shelter. We snuck because here we had an interesting situation where I was coming out of the radio tower. We checked out an APC here, and we were coming back this way. And we right about here or here, I forget where, we saw 2 standard zombies down the road at the extreme edge of my view range. So we backed up, took off my backpack, got all ready to fight them. Moved forward again, and the 2 zombies were gone, but in their place was a feral predator and a skeletal juggernaut. So, I think the game decided not to quite evolve some of the zombies until I got within reality bubble range, and it delayed it a bit. And it was not cool. I did not enjoy that. So hopefully we don't see too much more of that kind of nonsense. But yeah, so that's the last thing we did. We then went north into the woods, and we were able to sneak our way around into this evac shelter, and that's where we left off. We're now in the lower level of the evac shelter. There's a few things on the ground. Did I drop those? I must have dropped those there. Bandages and so on. So I got to make a decision. Do we actually spend time here trying to find some way to level up and dealing with whatever comes along? Because if random things come along, they're going to be nasty random things, and I'm not really going to be able to deal with them, most likely. So, yeah, so back to our character sheet. So there we go. There's our unwilling mutant, 8812-8. So that's our stats. We went high intelligence. The hope is that we can once again pick up a nice martial art. We were not able to get any in the first lab we were in. We had some entertaining times ducking in and out of barracks using a teleport spell, and barely survived that. So I couldn't keep doing that. That was too dangerous. So we had to grab what we could and bail. But we unfortunately didn't get any of the martial arts. So the next hope is for a recycling center to get the Zuiquan. Would be great. But otherwise, yeah, we're stuck with just base abilities. We don't have any martial arts. We don't have any specific training in that regard. We got low stats for martial stuff. Unarmed combat 5 is good. So we've got 5 unarmed and we've got good dodge. That's pretty much what we're relying on. We're coasting on our beak and hooves doing damage. high dodge, and unarmed damage. That's about it. Alright. Beyond that, though, the rest of it, robust genetics, because we are planning on doing a lot of mutating, but I don't have a syringe. We went through an entire lab, and we had some really weird things that we did not get after taking on an entire lab. The only thing we didn't get into, really, is the finale room and the barracks and those places. We didn't have a safe way into those. But, yeah, it was a big lab, too. So, I don't know. We had some really weird things come up missing. But that's where we're at now. Here's our gear. We're actually geared up okay. Hey, Counterstar TV. Thanks also for resubbing 11 months. Hope you're having a good Friday. So here's our gear. We haven't really fought much. I've been avoiding things, of course, as I usually do in the early game, especially on these kinds of difficulty settings. But we did manage to pick up the army gear, the basics, so that's pretty good, but it really doesn't help me all that much against the kinds of things we're fighting. So it's nice, but it's not really going to save me. We do have all of the basic tools. That was great. We picked up all the basics, so we've got that option. And we've got some food, especially now that we picked up all these protein rations. I might have to leave some of those behind. A few books, some serums, which we haven't taken yet, because as I mentioned, I don't have a syringe unless I waste one of these syringes of adrenaline. Then I'll have a syringe left over that I can use to, you know, load up with this fun stuff and start injecting. So I'm tempted, I'm sorely tempted to just go ahead and start the mutation spree. And hopefully it's good for us. Might not be. And, yeah, food and stuff. So, that's kind of where we're at. We did get a couple of first aid kits, which was the main reason I was trying to work my way over here. The other things were kind of bonus, but the first aid kits, we got, I think there's 2. And I didn't have the space to pick one up, so I got to start sorting some gear and figuring some stuff out. Let's go drop those. Frozen protein rations. That sounds great. And let's drop some ropes. So, I'll take the candle. I think the other one was in the north bathroom. Oh, nope, apparently oh, that's right, I opened one. I opened one and the parts are on the ground here. That's why. I remembered correctly. I did find 2, but I opened one. Alright. So tool-wise, we're actually in pretty good shape. I just got to figure out strategy-wise. Going into town is absolutely not going to happen. It's a big old nope. It would be death, death, death. Whole lot of death. So, given that, the only way I currently have to try to power myself up is either do the lottery of serums. Maybe I'll get some good ones, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get some bad ones. Or spend some time reading my magic book to level up Magic Missile and the Teleporter. That's the only thing I've got so far. And the Magic Missile against the kinds of things we're going to be fighting is useful, but not not super powerful. So, go to the hub? Nah, we will not be going to the hub, thanks. No hub action for me. That involves dealing with NPCs, and even if it's a fake NPC, intercom, no thanks. Oh, by the way, PSA, I keep seeing comments from people like, oh my god, random NPCs are mandatory now. Well, no, not quite. If you go to the random NPC spawn time, just set this to 0, and you won't get random NPCs. So, as noted, set to 0 days to disable random NPCs. So, if you're unhappy about the NPC options being gone now, just go to this and turn that to 0, and then you won't have to deal with random NPCs. I think you're still stuck with the starting NPC, the static NPC. I haven't actually started a new game since, but yeah, there you go. Alright, so yeah, I gotta figure out how we're gonna power up a bit. I mean, I could stand in place if I do get a safe place. I'm not real happy about the location of this evac shelter when we've got a predator and a Skelljug nearby, and who knows what up this direction. But there weren't too many other places in sight that I was kind of excited about going to check out. We definitely can't go to the research facility. It's going to be 50 Kevlar Hulks in the parking lot. I really want to go into the city here, try to get the hunting supply stores. There's 2 of them, which is pretty nice. A couple of pharmacies is nice. Bookstores is nice. Libraries good, so... a lot of good things in that town for us. It's just so stupid dangerous with everything being upgraded. There's going to be lots of things in that town that can see in the dark just fine. I mean nasty things that can see in the dark. Not shade zombies. We're talking the nasty ones. So... I want to get a little more capable before I try to deal with that. So we're going to spend some time... working around the outer edges of population areas still, I believe. So I'm thinking of maybe working my way back out of here, staying out in the open like we did last time. We do have another lab down here we could technically get into. That might not be a bad thing, because I can work my way through labs. Given their low population count. Even if it's got nasties in it, usually I can survive it and avoid and... use the other means to get rid of things. So, that is the other possibility. But it pretty much comes down to, do I want to spend any time here in this evac shelter? Setting up a little mini base and doing all the normal stuff. That's what I'm unsure of. How do you like the new bridges? I haven't seen one yet. I haven't actually approached one yet. So, I can't say how I like it. I have no opinion yet. Alright, well, at least let's look at our inventory. So we're running out of space. I could go upstairs, get a bunch of curtains, and come downstairs and do at least some crafting training, some tailoring training, so I can get like a travel backpack. I don't have the leather for the hiking backpack, but I can get a travel backpack put together pretty quick. I'm trying to remember, what books do I have? Hey, flashlight. What do I have? So... that is it. Oh, man. Did I leave? I thought I had a tailoring book. Did I not bring the tailoring book? Or did I? Am I misremembering? I remember the mechanics book. I remember the fab book. Oh. Well, we can get to 3 without a book anyway. So. Let's do... Alright, let's give it a try. There are some things I'd like to get accomplished while we're here. If we can just have a few days of it leaving me alone so we can at least get our skills up a little bit, the ones we can raise, that would still be a good thing. Alright, so let's set up in my normal... actually, do I... yeah, I don't want to set up right here on the stairs, so we'll do the usual thing. Don't need the flashlight for now. Please. I keep those on me, I think. I need Fab to set up the makeshift bed. We're at Fab 1 now. Need Fab 2, and I've got all the other stuff, but I've only got one blanket and the one I carried in, so I'd rather use the 2 sheets from upstairs. So, go gather stuff from upstairs. Can't do anything interesting with my nun. What the hell? Oh. Accidentally had caps lock on. Okay, nighttime's good. Nope, not nighttime. I just turned off all the, or shut all the curtains. That's fine. Oh, we got a vehicle outside. I also need to get some of the lockers taken down. Yeah, we'll leave one. Nice door. Alright, tell me there's a puddle of water near. Come on. Oh man, no puddle of water right nearby? That's terrible. Well, that makes things a little more difficult. hoping to see a puddle in an area that I didn't quite have mapped in, that was shadowed or something. Wow. Oh, there's one way the hell up there. A little further away than I like. A lot further. I think I usually only need to make one trip. Okay, we got fire, we got water. Now I just need to get my level up so I can get fab done. "12 minutes. It's about to get dark. Of course. Not even going to come close to making it. Or we are going to come close. 96%. One more pulse was all I needed. Okay, Fab 2. Where are we going to make it? Usually I do it down here. Sheets, please. Alright, there we go. Got our bed, got our water, got our food. Got some reading materials. Might go gather some wood for the fire. Smashing up all these benches is somewhat tiring. Hungry, thirsty, and tired. Day 2. Let's get the fire going. Oh, that's right. I want to make a table as well. Cooking skill 1. Exciting. We'll do 3 batches. That'll give me plenty to work with for quite a while. Yeah, yeah. I also have to decide if I want to bother trying to flip my day-night cycle. Normally at this stage on a regular game, I would flip my day-night cycle. Then I would start making raids into town. But it's so freaking dangerous in towns right now. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta do everything I can to level up, power up, gear up before I go anywhere near a town. So, let's go ahead and have some rations right before bed. That way we sleep off the -5 joy factor. Alright, that should be plenty. Anything else I want to get done? I don't think so. Problem we're going to have is tailoring. It's going to take a lot of string and thread, which I've got plenty of, but we don't have a ton of rags. The curtains upstairs aren't going to give me a huge amount. Having string and thread from the ropes we gathered, though, is going to help quite a bit. Hopefully we can get at least to level 3. It's really all I need for the moment. I just want to get one more backpack, travel pack. Alright, let's just sleep. Shouldn't need earplugs, or shouldn't need a blindfold or anything. Mutate, give yourself fighting chance. It's just such a crapshoot. Even with robust genetics, it's such a crapshoot. I somewhat dread doing it. I'll probably have to. Don't get me wrong. I'll probably have to. And if I'm gonna, I might as well do it now. I prefer to dose myself right before I go to bed. No rollerblades with hooves. Alright, let's do it. So, I'm going to dose myself with adrenaline. Fun, fun, fun. You feel a surge. I have been surged. Now I should have a syringe. I do now have a syringe. Now that I'm all amped up on adrenaline. Let's go ahead and consider taking some serums. So, I'm going to do 2. Might be able to push 3. I've only got 8 doses of oxy left, so we're gonna dose, then we're gonna sleep immediately. Gonna trash my hidden health stats some too, so. Alright, what do we take first? What do we take first? An interesting mix. I've got, what, 5 of them? So, 3 tonight, 2 tomorrow night? Nice. Oh, that's right. It's inside the packs. Crap. I forgot about that. Yeah, hopefully we don't break out of any of them. So, let's go with... I want to take the most dangerous first, what I consider the most dangerous. That way, if we get something truly horrifying, I can try to purify it. I don't want to stack up good stuff from other ones, then get something horrifying, then try to purify. So whatever I think it has the worst potential. So what are your guys' opinion? What do you think is the one with the worst potential? I think Rat has a chance to do some bad things to me. I think you can get Carnivore off Rat and the size change. I better bring up the... No, no Carnivore. Not too much that would really push me out with Rat. Not too worried about Rat. Slime, I know, has got some fun ones. That one could be pretty rough, especially if it hands me to genetically unstable. Oh... Ursine could make me freakishly huge, but to do it in one serum would be pretty interesting. Wow, there's not much I actually want out of Ursine. Pretty much all the good stuff's in the post-threshold. Don't care, don't care. Don't care. Yeah, other than the get big, there's nothing that I want. And even the get big stuff is a mixed bag. I don't think I'm going to take Ursine. Ursine sucks. Yeah, I'm not taking Ursine. Ursine's off the list. I'm never gonna take it, so let's just dump it over here in the corner. Trog, Slime, pretty good things. Rat's okay, Lizard's okay, so let's go with... Let's do Trog and Slime first. Yeah, let's do Trog and Slime. Alright, I'm gonna do Slime very first. Here we go. Slime serum number 1. We got disease resistant, and that's it? Thanks. A serum that gave me one semi-useless thing. Huh. Alright, that definitely was not what I was hoping for. Not even close. Yeah, there were quite a few possibilities there, and that's... at least it wasn't bad, I guess. Frog next. And we got Albino and Saprivore. Of course we got Albino. Saprivore, eh. So, we can decay or eat decaying material. Can eat rotten food. Eh. Food's not really ever an issue for me, but whatever. And, of course, Albino is going to make us a little bit of a problem when we're out in the light. So lovely. So far, I think we're net negative so far. They're not hurting me nearly as much as I'm used to. There's no pain from doing all this. That's definitely a change. Maybe we'll just take all 4 and see if we get addicted. That'll be fun. Deformed and long fingernails. Man, so much for the power-ups. I lost my beak, and we gained a tail. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible list. I mean, we got dexterous. Yay, I guess. But I lost my beak, one of my main damage dealing options. And we gained a tail. Only a stubby tail, the first stage tail. Yeah, but if I take the purifier, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose something I do want. And the beak's gone. The beak's not coming back. Nah, we'll just leave it as is. Okay, well, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. So 5 serums, 1 I'm refused to take because it's pretty much net negative all the way across, and 4 really, really weak or bad draws. At least they weren't all just bad mutations, but most of them are just blah. So, we're not powering up through mutations. Have another drink of water. And go night-night. So, well, that takes one option off the list. I just lost the cap to my water. I don't know where it went. Went somewhere. Oh yeah, I forgot to put bandages and antiseptic on my wounds. My wounded head. That was a bad move. Especially given the sudden danger that we might have going on. Okay, we have woken up. Day 3. Oh, that's true. I did have the adrenaline rush going on. I forgot about that. Good point. Which magic path am I taking? You mean which magic paths am I taking? It depends on what we find. My one issue with Magiclysm, I probably have other issues, but my main issue with Magiclysm is the ridiculously random nature of being able to find any Magiclysm stuff. I mean, you can't really plan on anything. Every time I've tried to plan on, I'm going to be this class, I find absolutely no books, I find absolutely no items, I find absolutely nothing that allows me to actually progress that class. So, we're going to be whatever the game decides that I get to be is what we're going to be. Because I got no control over it. We happened to find that one book, and we took Magus, because I hate Animist. And beyond that, it's all luck of the draw. We'll see what we get when we get it, and make our decisions then. I don't play challenges just until... I mean, I can live forever, essentially, if I play cautious, so... My challenges are much more narrowly focused, and I can't just wander around forever, like in a single-player game. Because I'll go stir-crazy, and you guys will not like me when I go stir-crazy, because I get cranky, and I kill myself. So, yeah, it's very much up to the random. That's my biggest issue with Magiclysm. Especially things like when you start a scenario, and you pick a class, and it starts, and you can cast 2 or 3 spells from the start, but you have no book to actually learn or increase the ability to use those spells. So you've got like level 1 spells with no way to raise your ability or raise those levels. You can cast them, but that's a really, really terrible and slow way to try to gain experience for Magic. You gotta have books, and a lot of the scenarios you don't even start with books. So stuff like that just drives me crazy. Now I haven't played with Magiclysm in a while, so maybe the balances have changed or there's more stuff and so on. But it's still a little weird the way it's all just totally randomized, and with an already randomized game world, it just makes for pretty inconsistent and hard to kind of control or to gauge what kind of progress you're going to be able to make. No, there's definitely not. Unless that's something very, very new, there are several of the scenarios, or at least I know one of for sure, that you always started with spells and you were not guaranteed to have the books. Believe me, I've ranted about it to Co.Ag multiple times, and he goes, yep, that's true, that can happen. Let's see here. Ditch that, ditch those. Ditch that. Get rid of all this stuff. Oh, so sit still and just do some book learning. We don't have a lot of books to do book learning with. I don't have to hop upstairs to read in the daylight or burn wood. What time is it anyway? It is about noontime. Alright, let's go back down. I think I am just going to do the book learning initially. Under the hood's the only way I can really do it. Same with that one and that one. So, let's go ahead and take the magic book with us too. We'll burn the entire daylight hours just with... I should have eaten. Should have eaten. Need to put more calorie-dense food in my belly. Oh yes, eating -5 joy right before I go to do a reading session. That's a great plan. I did not... What the... Oh, I see. I thought I was there, but it registered me as there, huh? Alright, that's kind of weird. So here's the other weird thing people are spazzing over. The order that these are in now. Or the lack of order that these are in. The answer is unintentional side effect of changes they've made, and that they JSONized these, and there's no way to dictate what order they appear in, apparently. So you get arms, head, legs, torso. So it'll get fixed eventually, but for now you get to enjoy arm, head, leg, torso. Let's take... candies and some bacon with me. Okay, let's get the first aid book out of the way first. That's not the one. That one, please. So at least with 12 intelligence. Excuse me? Oh, the pain stuff. Wow, did we already learn that? I think we had it partially done anyway. We're cold, are we? We are really cold. What the hell? Oh, I took most of my other gear off. That would do part of that. Alright, fine. Jeez. Picky. Oh, this is really going to help. Can't fix my chilly feet. We got hooves. Let's finish the fab to 3. Sunlight's starting to get to me, and I'm sitting on a roof in the cold as an albino. So I'm freezing to death, but the sun is burning my albino skin. Good times. -55, huh? -55 focus. That's funny. Focus is trending to 80. I wonder if that's a display error. Yeah, we're getting all sorts of fun messages. I don't even have chemical imbalance or schizophrenia, so why are we getting all these messages? I believe these are all a bug. All of this limb hurts and breaks stuff. There's a bug right now that's causing this. Fixes in. It just hasn't dropped yet, so I wouldn't be too concerned about this stuff. I was watching my hit point bar. That's the only thing I cared about. The rest of it's just imaginary. Gross food. Huh. But yeah, so we're actually gaining morale for reading that book. Alright. Enjoyed some bacon. Old. Fatigue level's pretty bad. So yeah, I don't know what's the deal with that focus number there. I'm assuming it's actually 55, not negative 55, because I was getting progress while I was reading, so... Tired again. It just got dark. I should probably sleep now so we catch up our day-night cycle since I am spending time reading. So, let's hydrate. And again, I forgot to put a band-aid on. Oh, I'm playing at peak efficiency tonight. So food will drive us out of here faster than just about anything else. I know there's a bunch more protein rations that I haven't picked up yet. Alright, before I forget, manage this stupid thing. I'll try to avoid eating the nasty stuff right before I start reading. Focus 88, 89, huh? That's why I don't bother paying attention to focus. No, it is actually going to that number. Because we're getting no progress, really. Very, very bad progress. Yeah, something's really broke. Something's pretty broke. Focus trends to 108, which makes sense given the circumstances and the values, but the actual focus being reported and the amount of progress I'm making per chapter is really bad. I mean, we spent 6 hours to get just a few percentage points of progress, so... Well, that's gonna slow things down quite a bit. Huh. What to do about this nonsense? Wonder if crafting has the same effect on focus. Yeah. I think the calorie thing is still not quite fully fixed either. Gathering 1, huh? That means we're up to what? The arm warmers? Oh, that's right. That needs that other thing. Keep forgetting that. Good old... I don't know if rags. Oof, I'll get it to 47%. Let's do boxer briefs. Yeah, it only seems to be doing it when I'm reading. Focus is holding fine when I'm crafting. So apparently reading focus is broke. Sheets or some more rags. A travel pack. Isn't that supposed to be 3 MREs a day? Isn't an MRE 1 meal? Unlike how they used to be, where 1 MRE would last you an entire day because it was ridiculously full of calories. Yeah, food's definitely going to drive us out here pretty quick. Alright, time to eat the nasty stuff. Well, we got the travel pack put together, so we've got some carry capacity. I can carry whatever I need to with me. We're not real strong, so I gotta be careful about carry weight still. And that's also gonna tank my dodge once we start filling up the capacity here. But there's not much more I can accomplish here.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Good old Princess Bride references. Hey there, Trix. Thanks very much for resubbing. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. Actually do want 1 balaclava for myself. Oh, can I not? Wait, I don't have a beak anymore. Why can I not? Oh, I don't have it with me. Here we go. Balaclava. so what are we gonna do? If I can't read, it's gonna slow things down dramatically. Oh, I need a longbow. I'll be saved. Four long strings for nail knuckle. Man. And a branch. Okay. Seems like a lot of wasted... Oops, a lot of wasted materials.